Join the circle of life at the Lion King.
Give the gift that roars at the Pantages Theater. Visit BroadwayInHollywood.com.
Live from ABC 7, this is Eyewitness News.
Now at 11, we're learning new details about the manager accused of the mass shooting in a Walmart in Virginia, and we're now hearing from an employee who was in that break room when the shooting started. The mad dash is on for the Thanksgiving holiday. We're live at LAX on this big travel day. Plus, the winds are going to pick up and the temperatures will climb. A live look outside right now. Brianna has your holiday forecast. Good morning. This is Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Giovanna Lotta. Philip is off this week. A second mass shooting in less than a week, this time at a Walmart in Virginia. 7 people, including the gunman, are dead. Another 6 people were injured. That gunman just identified as store manager, 31-year-old Andre Bing of Chesapeake. ABC's Ike Ejashi is in Chesapeake with the latest.
Just before Thanksgiving, instead of celebrating, 7 families will now be mourning after a mass shooting inside this Walmart.
Responded to 402 1521 Sam Circle at the Walmart for a gunshot wound.
Just after 10 o'clock Tuesday night, the first 911 calls came from inside this Chesapeake, Virginia Walmart. By 11:20 p.m., police declared the scene safe with no risk to the general public. But inside, carnage.
6 victims have died. 4 victims are in area hospitals with conditions unknown at this time. And the suspect is dead from what we believe was a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Police confirming the shooter was an employee of the store. Witnesses say the man was a store manager who opened fire in a break room. Brianna Tyler was in that room getting ready for her shift.
And basically, as soon as my team lead started the meeting, my manager came around the corner, stood in the doorway of the break room, and just opened fire. And he was just shooting any and everybody that he could.
The store was open to customers when shots rang out.
Time stopped. It felt like forever getting out that store, but it hurts because, you know, I'm quite sure I'm going to find out that I lost some people that I know I had built a rapport with.
In a statement, Walmart saying, "We are shocked at this tragic event. We're working closely with law enforcement, and we are focused on supporting our associates." Now, the store will remain closed until FBI and local police process the scene. Ike Ejashi, Chesapeake, Virginia.
Meantime, the accused gunman in Saturday's Colorado Springs mass shooting just learned moments ago the charges he is facing. Anderson Lee Aldrich was not in court for his first hearing. Instead, Aldrich appeared by a video link from jail. Aldrich is the grandson of outgoing state assembly member Randy Vopel. Vopel has not commented on the tragedy. 5 people died and at least 17 others were hurt in the shooting. Aldrich faces 10 counts for murder and hate crimes. Meanwhile, a vigil was held here locally to remember the victims of the shooting in Colorado. Dozens of supporters gathered in Hollywood last night and decorated the fountain at Sunset and Vine to honor members of the LGBTQ community who were lost and injured. The vigil was organized by the social justice group known as Dance for Black Lives. And now to the holiday travel. There's just one day left to get to your Thanksgiving destination, and here's a live look at LAX right now. An average of 200,000 people have been passing through the airport each day this Thanksgiving holiday period, and up to 97,000 vehicles a day. Doesn't look too bad right there on the road now, but that's not inside the airport circle. So Eyewitness News reporter Irene Cruz is live at LAX with more on the situation there. Irene.
Hi, good morning, Giovanna. We have been watching as more and more people flood into the airport as they check in for their flights and try to get through security. And now at 11 a.m., the terminal is still attracting a steady crowd.
Checking in my money, green kiosk.
Hustle and bustle at LAX Wednesday. Travelers making sure they've packed at least one specific thing.
A lot of patience.
Despite long TSA checkpoint lines, cramped kiosks, and crowds, many SoCal residents remain optimistic for the holiday.
I'm happy.
Started off
expecting. Far, we haven't got.
And going through the airport was very tough. So a lot of traffic and a lot of people.
AAA says this Thanksgiving travel period should be the busiest on record for Southern California, with 4.5 million people traveling. That's up 2.5% compared to last year.
It tells us that despite the inflation, despite the high gas prices, people are still wanting to reconnect with their friends and their family and their loved ones, and they're willing to prioritize their budgets to get to those family and friend destinations.
3.9 million people across SoCal will take to the roads. Experts say leave as early as you possibly can or try driving after 8 p.m. to avoid congestion. And if you are leaving for a flight later today, I should say, we've been talking with travelers all throughout the morning. They have been saying the same thing, that it's been taking much longer for them to get to the airport because the roads have been packed more than usual. So give yourself a little bit of extra time this morning as well. Live at LAX, Irene Cruz, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Irene. To the weather now. Parts of Southern California are getting ready for another round of dangerous fire conditions. A high wind warning is set to take effect tonight and continue through Thanksgiving afternoon in the Santa Monica and LA County mountains and in the Santa Clarita and San Fernando valleys. A red flag warning is also set to go into effect tomorrow morning and continue through Friday morning for western LA County and eastern Ventura County mountains. For more on the conditions, we go to meteorologist Brianna Ruffalo. Hey, Brianna.
Yeah, good morning. It is going to be a windy Thanksgiving, and it's going to be a warm one out there, too. Pretty much the only areas that aren't going to be dealing with some wind is just going to be the LA basin and areas into the South Bay where we typically don't see these Santa Anas reaching. But if you're in the northern LA, Ventura counties, that's where we have that high wind warning in place and the red flag warning, too. So elevated fire conditions. Gusts are going to pick up tonight, and then they're really going to pick up by tomorrow morning, and they're going to last throughout the day on your Thanksgiving. So if you're in the Santa Clarita Valley, the San Fernando Valley, Ventura, Oxnard, areas of Thousand Oaks, Porter Ranch, you're going to want to take the Thanksgiving plans indoors if you're planning to have them outdoors, because it's just going to be too windy out there for a lot of these areas. And then wind advisories taking up most of the Inland Empire and then down into Orange County as well. So red flag warnings in place. We have the high wind warning, gusts up to about 60 miles per hour, and wind advisories all ahead of this next wind event. We do have some rain in the forecast to talk about, though, so more on that coming up in just a little bit. Giovanna, I'll send it back to you.
That's the bright spot in the forecast. Thank you, Brianna. As we continue here at 11 a.m., a frightening ordeal in the Hollywood Hills early this morning. One person was